Yo, 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 what's up with y'all, man? Finna chop it up just a little bit. Battle Rap Science back in the building, man. And this time, we got my dog, man. Hold on one second. So, yeah, we got my dog, man. One of the staples of New Orleans battle rap. The man. He got some of the most used sayings across the state, bro. Uh, Big Village. We got Mr. Gas Jordan in the building.
What's the
What's up?
word? What's that word? Word.
Ain't that, man? Working this new little software.
We here,
Hold on, where my
man.
applause
I'm
at?
fucking with that.
There you go. There-
For the I support it. You hear me? I'm fucking with it. You hear me?
hey, I appreciate it, bro.
Okay.
I appreciate it for sure, man. You've always been supportive, man, and I always try to reciprocate because it's hard
Respectfully, you hear me? I
to
that shit
consistently
too.
support. So it's good to make sure you support others when they support you, man, because we all trying to get somewhere.
For certain.
But what you got going on, man? Hey,
You know.
question before you start. Now I did mention
Okay.
you got some of the most used sayings in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Heard somebody say they the king of what he say? He the king of sayings, or he the king of
Who
he
said
said he
that?
he said he the king of intros and outros. Mr. Tommy Snow in the building. You know what it's
Oh
hitting
yeah,
for. Do
yeah. He
you
been
think
saying that shit for like years now. So you know,
so I want to
it
ask you
need to be.
so I want to ask you, you think you got him? Or you think because he got a lot now.
What I will say is he got them slogans and he been saying them bitches for years. So you know, it's the longevity of his slogans. You hear me? But my
Yeah.
shit is just like pure nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Like when that shit get the crowd revved up and they know if he something about to come after that. You know what I'm saying? Like something coming after that. You hear me? Like
Yeah.
so I give him. You know, I give it to him. He got the longevity slogans. You heard me? Respectfully, Tommy Snow
Yeah.
been doing this shit for a little minute. So you know, I never shit on, you know, niggas who been putting that work in. You hear me? Now, do I feel like his slogans is impactful? Like my shit impactful. Like
We already know
coming,
when you
I'm
say
not
you
just saying
pass
shit
danger.
like, oh, I'm starting to like it's time when you hear that shit, you know it's about to be a crazy cadence gonna come with it, some type of intangible, some type of performance. It
Yeah.
might be, and I can't get like something performance based. I try to go with something that's relatable to the artist, and like you know, it,
Hmm.
and to be honest with you, only reason I do my slogans because of Bug. Shout out to Bug, man. When I first
Shout out to
came
Bud.
up with the gas chamber slogan that was in a building, he was like, "Gas, you gotta say that shit every battle. It's gonna be like your showtime. Like when Verb say it's showtime,
Yeah,
and niggas
that's
just
a
go
fact.
off. Like I got the Bug. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. That
Hey, shout out to
Bug was
Book
like,
for
yeah,
that,
man.
man. That's my favorite part of the
Hey,
gas verse. Like you say, whenever you say, "Hey, you already know I'm past anger. Welcome to that gas
yeah,
chamber." Oh, I'm like, what he finna say? What he what he? Nah, that's
really.
fire though.
I really be trying to come up with a good one for every battle, especially for people like you who wait for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's people that shit come like even though like you know I ain't have my best showings last year when I got up in the rankings and stuff like that. I ain't have my best showings, but I still had my moments. Like when I was on OSBL them 2 times, like when I
Hmm.
was saying that shit, niggas was looking like, oh, here it come, like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like when you know when I load that shit up, is something crazy can happen right after. You know what I mean? And that's you know I be trying to keep them bitches like that too. You know,
Yeah. I already know, man. And like you
that's
say, last year, bro, you was taking a ton of battles back to back to back. And the thing is, you are for people who ain't familiar with you, where did your rapping background start from? Because really one of the best rappers, like pure rappers,
oh.
even on beat or whatever that people don't even know about, bro.
But yeah,
Hey, what
that's
up,
where it
Joe?
really started at. You
What
heard
up,
me?
Joe?
Like I was rapping for a long time, trying to break through. You know, just you know, being myself. You know, rapidy rap nigga. I'm just like that on the track. Like
So what
I
age you
got
start rapping?
SoundCloud accounts. Actually, my partner Missy, you hear me? That nigga Bam, you hear me? I was about to stop rapping. Period. Like I'm like I'm done with this shit. Like I still got recording equipment to this day. Like if I wanted to get up and just, I'm like, let me just drop a little something because I feel like it. I can. You hear me? But like
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
got tired of that shit. Like I make space for this shit in every house I move in. You know, I'm dedicated to it. The people who I'm affiliated with ain't as dedicated as me. So I was on some shit like I'm gonna try to rap by myself. Rapping by myself, that's cool, but I still can't get this shit out there. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm not about to rap no more. And
Yeah.
that nigga, he was like on some, man, you should just battle rap. You hear me? Like you already be having like you already got like an aggressive rapping style, like on the beat. You hear me? Like, and you already craft material, like if you was battling anyway. So you should just battle rap. You hear me?
Yeah.
Took me to a Molded event because a lot of people don't know fucking Mizzy and Bierrick is related through marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So took me
Okay.
to a Molded event. You heard me? And I really was like watching, engaging my talent. Like the best rapper that rapped to me that night was my partner DTG. Shout out to my nigga DTG. Like
Hey,
as
shout out to
far as
BTG.
complete battle rap structure, lines, metaphors, and shit like that, like he was like the best person that I saw. So I just gauged everything that I've done, everything that I did when I first started was to be above the bar that he set the first time I ever watched local battle rap. You know what I mean? Like that was like my
Okay.
first time at a local event ever. And then the
Yeah.
very next event they threw, I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been there from there.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to BTG, man. That's where the 2-on-2 comes from. The infamous, one of the classic battles in Louisiana battle rap history is
Straight up,
you and
that's
DTG versus
definitely
Pesto and
New Orleans
Easy.
classic. I definitely feel like that's a New Orleans classic. I think if in 10 more years they're gonna go back and they're gonna look up all the New Orleans battles, and that could easily make top 10, top five best battles
Yeah.
ever in New Orleans from local artists. You know what I'm saying? Like not only
Yeah.
just that, like that I put films of like Easy and Jose and shit like that, like battles like that where the talent is all homegrown and shit like
Oh,
that.
that's a
Like it's
fact.
gonna
Yeah.
be one of those. It's gonna be one of
Easily.
those in like 10.
Okay. Hey, so were you watching battle rap before molded before you went to that molded event?
Inception. I was there in the Murder Mook days and the Reed Dollars days. I've been watching battle rap for that long. The funny thing is, I've been fine. When I was a battle rap fan, all I wanted to do was battle rap. Like kind of the reason why my music was sounding the way it was sounding when I was
Okay.
doing music.
Yeah.
I never could find an outlet to be like, I could battle rap. The first the first local battle rap I ever saw was a battle with Saint Fresh because I went to middle school and high school with Saint. You hear me?
Okay. Shout out
And
to
one
Saint.
album,
Hey, free fresh. Yeah. Free
Free
fresh,
Fresh.
man.
You hear me? I went to middle school and high school with Fresh in the East when I moved to the East and shit. Because I'm
Mhm.
from downtown and when a tragedy hit my life, I had to move to the East and shit like that. So I went to school and was like really like I know Fresh. You hear me? Like I know
Yeah.
Fresh. You hear me? So
Okay.
one hour we had like a brothers group chat. You hear me? Sent the
Hmm.
battle to the people like, man, look at this nigga battle. And I ain't gonna say the nigga real name on the internet. But nigga like, man, look at that boy. And I was like, what? In my mind, I'm like, I am just baffled. You hear me? Like,
Hmm.
and then I got a little cocky on some shit, cause no disrespect to Fresh and like that. I was like, man, if they buying this shit, I know I could be a battle rapper.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I know I could be a battle rapper. But shout out to Fresh,
Yeah. Shout out to
man,
Fresh,
pillars
man.
in our culture, man. Free Fresh. You hear me? I hope when he come back home, he be on some real murder shit, eh? Like real talk, We need
Yeah.
all our niggas, like especially the people that's before me. These be the people that I be looking to for inspiration sometimes. You hear me? Like,
Hmm.
I don't like jokes on the internet in battle rap, but outside of
Hmm.
battle rap, he's one of the people I go to and get that motivation on my preparations and stuff like that and my honest critiques and stuff like that. I go to that nigga, you hear me, on some real shit. Because niggas been in the game and no matter if I think I can beat you or not, the
Hmm.
nigga got more experience. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can
Like
learn something from everybody. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Fresh really had a lot of star power. You know what I mean in the
I
game.
wouldn't I'm not into picking on people. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Excuse me. I'm not into picking on people. I just got into that when I started beefing with these niggas on ABL. You know what I mean? I'm really not into picking on people. I like to attack people who I feel like if I hit this nigga, he gonna hit me back. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I just really started bullying niggas. I mean, because I can't get what I need because there's not really nobody I really want to battle. But it is battles that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
not getting the attention of those battles that I need yet. So why not beat the shit out of some people who feel like they can fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? Like only
Yep.
reason I'm Rascal is because he publicly I smoke gas Jordan. Now I'm on you. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge. I ain't forget what you said last summer, the Young Bull battle, and I'm never gonna never gonna let that go. You hear me? And I just added a new one to the list. Louis V from Cartel. You hear me? On
Oh
Twitter.
man, you got
I smoked that nigga gas Jordan. Nah, it's
so now he
done.
made your
You know,
list.
I'm gonna give motherfuckers the energy. He made the list just because you brave. You want that. I'm gonna give you that. You hear me? Like real talk. You hear me? I'm gonna give you the energy though, like because you ain't
What up,
got no
Ezo?
energy. You hear me? And everybody gonna make sense if you battle him. Gas, it ain't gonna make sense for me, but it's gonna make sense for him. You hear me? And I'm not here to block nobody from their future, but I will stun your growth. You hear me? So nigga better be ready to do what he gotta do when he see me. You hear me? Like real talk. And I mean that for all of them. I saw you recapping the knowledge battle. I
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
even gonna.
knowledge
I
AU.
totally agree. You hear me? Not just because I think knowledge. Yeah, not just because I think knowledge ass, but you just ain't got it yet. You hear me? Like you haven't got it yet. If you
Right.
have it already, they wouldn't be pushing people before you. You hear me? Like they gave him that belt out of pity. Like you come to every event, you be looking for battles, you be trying to see who good and all that shit. Like the first time I met Knowledge was
Uh,
after I beat Pat P, and he was just looking like, yeah, you cold, but I fucked you up. That's what he do at battles when he's
hmm
not booked. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what he do on
I've
card.
been up there. I seen him.
If you feel me, so that's what he
Yeah.
do. And
Well, let me ask you
well
this though.
impressed. I
Um,
admire that.
what's something that you learned about battle rap by being in it that you didn't know beforehand?
uh, a lot of the lyrics are not really complex as they may be categorized, but it's in the form of where it needs to be. So I'm learning, I've learned and learned like just because I'm rapping well, it
Hmm.
doesn't mean it's effective. Like
Right, right,
so,
right.
I'm learning
You sometimes you gotta like,
merge with like the style of punching. Yeah. Like you gotta come from you gotta come from off the wall, and you I was threatening to smack you from this way, but then this hand hit you and you ain't even know it. Now the whole crowd going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah.
I'm learning to adapt that. You hear me? Like trying to understand double entendres, not just in like basic like language art, but like in the art of battle rap. You hear me? Like it might
Hmm.
not make sense. You wouldn't write this shit in an essay, but in a battle rap, like it makes all the sense in the world. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be metaphorical spoken word. You hear me? So it makes sense in the word. It makes all kind of sense. Like using synonyms and antonyms and stuff like that. Like you know, it
Yeah.
makes sense. You hear me? Like you got to make it make sense. Like some of the punches, I'll be like, I understand it, but it landed, and I don't get why it landed. It's not like it's not. I'm surprised that it landed. Some of the punches, some of the structures of the punches, I'll be like, huh? And then some of the references, be like way behind me because I ain't into everything that everybody into, and I try to
Right.
keep my material more relatable to it's something everybody know. So if I design it just right, it's gonna land.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
so I'm learning. I'm watching different things. I really need to start watching battles again because when I became a battle rapper, I didn't want to watch battle rap and be influenced and have my material influenced. You know what I'm saying? When I
Yeah.
say something, if I say something somebody said, I definitely probably didn't see it before I said it because if I would have seen it, I wouldn't have said it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that. So
Yeah.
I didn't try to influence, but I need to study game tapes to improve myself. You hear me? Like, and a lot of the shit from my last battle, I applied, a few little things that I felt like I could implement without getting too far away from my normal groove. And It happened
Mm-hmm.
the way it happened.
No, that's a fact. I see Shizo, she say knowledge and gas battling or something. They just been going back and forth. They've been, going back and forth for a little minute. They
It on it. Y'all gonna be when they got some shit that's about to happen that y'all gonna be like, I can't believe this happening, and it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real good. You hear me? It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be some good shit. You hear me?
hey,
I
it's
think it's
always
what I need. I think as a Southern battler, it's gonna be a something that I need, and y'all gonna I can't really say too much about it. You hear me? But it's supposed to be a nice little rollout for it. You hear me? So I think we gonna and we'll come, and when the rollout come, we'll do this again. You hear me? And we will
okay,
really
okay.
like
Turn it up.
we'll really like, and I give you the reasons why. You hear me? Like, because it's gonna
Okay.
be a lot of questions. Like when you see what you see, and you see, and you're gonna be like, wait, what? Gas wasn't
Mm.
fucked up. I'll come up and talk about it. You hear me?
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that. But
Yeah, definitely. But the answer to the question, though, before we move on, the answer to that question is definitely in the works. He going to smack that boy up and snatch that belt from him. You hear me? Like, it's not gonna be like him versus AU. It's gonna be like a light edge. You hear me? Shout out to AU. This is his first time back in the ring in like 2-3 years. He don't look
yeah,
like he was missing too much of a step. He had everything that I said he was gonna do better than knowledge. He did. He had punches. If he
yeah,
would have been in other rooms, some of those punches would have broke the building. And knowledge, he just not polished enough yet. Like when
yeah,
you got your first shot, smacked you upside your head and said stop fucking playing and took your money that was on the floor. You hear me? And you trying to
mm-hmm.
talk about that shit was biased and this, that, and the third. No, it wasn't biased. And I'm not the biggest Young Bull fan. Man, you know that. You hear me? You
Yeah.
know I'm not the
Nah, I
biggest
know.
Young Bull. The fuck out of knowledge. Like he really beat the fuck.
Nah,
I
he did.
battled Young Bull.
And then
I battled Young Bull.
that wasn't even the most powerful young Bo either. He did just enough
That's
to
what I'm
beat
saying.
him.
Like everything he said wasn't directed to me because he wasn't even worried about me.
Right.
But when he battled knowledge, he was on that boy bumper. Like
Because
he
he
was
know
on
him.
him.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he know all about him. It's
like
easier for him to write.
man, that shit looked like a child in a area it wasn't supposed to be in, like a baby gazelle around the lions. You're not supposed to be. He looked like, and that's the type of rappers and shit that we be around all the time. Like I'm saying, like
Mm-hmm.
any one of us, like Mega Man, you could go and do the same thing Young Bo did the knowledge. Like it would be no different. I would see no difference if it was Mega Man versus knowledge with $250 on the floor. I would see no difference.
Hey guys, you can't be saying that. They gonna try to put me against them now. But I
They ain't gonna
agree.
put you
I can't say you wrong.
a
But
worry about. He talking about he want a big plate. Yeah, you need a big plate. You hear me? I will be the biggest plate you ever had besides Young Bo. You hear me? Like respectfully, you need a big plate, but that's gonna come with a big ass whooping. You hear me? Like I don't want nobody to worry about knowledge. Gas is worried about knowledge. I don't want no one else to worry about knowledge. He's covered. I promise you.
all right, bet man. So
Like
let me ask you this, because I always wonder this about battlers. It's two questions. What's the favorite round that you wrote? Like the one that you just stuck in your head, like, man, this one was cold. I love this one. And then
mm,
the second question, why you think on that one,
before before
is oh, go ahead, go ahead, go
before
ahead.
before my second round, before my second round versus Street Dog, I think it was absolutely my round versus Dan on Gates of the Garden.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I really on some shit. You heard me? I was on some shit, and I ain't gonna lie. You know, we know of Dan. Like nobody
Mm-hmm.
on the industry.
Mm-hmm.
When rap, I was like, oh shit, this the I ever heard. Is this gonna be enough? And then when I started snapping on them, it was just like, oh yeah, it's enough. You hear me? But that I ain't gonna lie, I think that was my favorite round. I had some shit up in that round. I was just rapping that shit. What I said. Uh, uh. I said, fuck, I can't remember it. But
Now
I
you
was
was
like,
that one is a more
let
intricate
Dan
verse
live
that
in
you
a world.
wrote. and it all
Like,
goes. It all was like seamless, and
nah,
you was clicking on all cylinders with that one too.
nah, for
Let's see.
sure. I think that's my favorite round. It wasn't uh it wasn't as polished as I wanted it to be, but it was enough to get the job done. And that was like my very next battle after Chef Trez. So I was eager to fucking do
There
good.
you
I
go.
was eager to do good. I was
There
real
you go,
eager.
right there.
I was so gritty. I didn't shave. Like you can't tell because I got the towel. I ain't shaved. I didn't even wear Jordans that battle.
Oh,
That
what?
is the only battle recorded that's on YouTube that I do not have a pair of Jordans on. I
Mm,
had on the Gen 1 fucking Deion Sanders shoes.
okay.
I ain't have didn't have Jordan. That's the only battle on YouTube I don't have Jordans on.
Oh, there go Tally. What's up, Tally? He
What
I
up,
thought I
Tally?
was starting a space. No, man, I ain't starting no space, man. I was jumping on. I'm in on here, bro. Nah, but
Nah, for
but
sure,
that's
man. Y'all,
oh the second question. The second question I had was
man.
what's the hardest hit bar that somebody hit you with that come to mind?
Mm,
Might as well just go ahead
I
and say
think
the ambulance.
the MK Ultra.
Oh, oh, you froze.
I
Hold
think
on, he must.
it bleeped out. Oh, you there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm still there. We can hear you,
You
but
can
we
hear me?
can't see you. Yeah, but we can't see you though.
Hold on, I can't hear you for some reason. Hold up.
Man, we got gas. He say MK Ultra hit him with um something that was hard hitting. Yeah, that MK Ultra battle was tough, man. That MK Ultra battle was tough. Um, I thought he was gonna say the ambulance bar. The ambulance bar Street Dog had was dope. Um, but no, man, guy's been putting in work, man. He been, traveling, doing this thing. He really becoming a whole brand. Like Gas Jordan. When you see him on the card, you know, like, okay, we know what he gonna bring. We know we gonna get some good rapping. We finna get some punchlines. We know we finna get the slogans. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We hear you and see you now. Yeah.
I still can't. I can't hear.
Who you looking for, Big Steve? You looking for gas? Or you looking for me?
I can't hear nothing.
You still can't hear? Dang.
I can't
I don't
hear.
know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right. Well, we gonna have to. I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened, man. But Big Steve, who me? But what? Because in my review, what I just gave my thoughts on the battle, man. I don't know. I gave my thoughts on the battle. I felt like the dude that you was going against, the way that he was performing and projecting, and he was saying bars too. So it make it look different, man. And I understand, because I seen what you were saying about the acting aggressive and stuff like that. It's not about that. It's about the bars, which is true. But it's also an entertainment factor too. So you kind of, to me, when I look at battles, you got to find a balance, you know. But sometimes, like you say, different styles could be different. But I didn't feel like your bars overpowered his enough to where you didn't have to perform like he did. So it made his hit more, and you could see that from the room's reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably could agree with you as far as the bar level may have been closer to what you were. But when you add in his performance, his projection, and then the rate that he was spitting at, it made the gap wider than what the actual bars was because all that go into it, in my opinion. Let's see, Gas, he back. Gas, you can hear? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, bet, bet, bet. You switched it up on us. You
I
went to
think.
the. I could tell you went to the phone. But that's all good.
Nah,
Let me see.
I'm still on the ice. I just said here now. I had to close everything out and came back. But
Okay, okay.
you were saying the felt like hit the hardest.
Hmm.
I think I still have. nightmares about MK Ultra. You say this battle will be a piece of cake, but what you feel like that is? I said it was gonna be a walk in the park or some shit like that. That
Oh yeah,
shit was that
yeah,
shit was crazy. I think I still have nightmares about that.
yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. I could agree with you on that one. So that's dope.
Yeah, that probably was the crazy man that I. But yeah, man,
Okay.
it's some shit, man.
Yeah. Nah, that's fire, man. Walk in the park, the cake. Yeah, that was creative. I liked it that one. And Big Steve, yeah, we could talk about it. We could talk about it, bro. We could talk about it.
What
Did
you
you
want to
did you he was saying his
talk?
battle, he was saying his battle versus voice, um, he kind of disagreed with what I was saying as far as about his delivery and projection and I guess aggression in the battle made it look a lot worse than what maybe he thought the bars was. Because I feel like he was thinking the bars are not that far away from voice, but just the way he was projecting, I
Yeah,
was like, it
the point.
made voice look like he won clear to me.
Yeah, it's sometimes that play a point too, and then like overall structure and like people care about the bars, but they do want to hear the battle rap cadence. They do want that energy. They you know you got
Hmm.
to a good visual. You know what I mean? If it ain't looking good,
Yeah,
sometimes high don't really even matter.
yeah,
But I have to take away from nobody creativity and what they be doing and everything.
yeah. And see, that's the tough part about it because just like you say, if you go up against one of those robot punchers, they starting off at a certain level that the crowd want to hear. But if you
You
unique,
dead.
yeah, but if you unique and you can meet them with the bars and get your style across, it's like, oh well, you got them. You got them. But you gotta
Look, I'm
meet
like,
them with the
all right.
bars. Because if you don't meet them with the bars, then they're gonna be like, oh well, he didn't get there.
That's what I'm fighting for in battle rap. Equal rights. You hear me? Equal rights.
Right.
Equal fucking rights. Hashtag we not all robot punchers. You hear me?
Baby Jane. What up, bro?
But shout out to the robot puncher. I got robot puncher friends. You hear me? Like it's cool.
Oh yeah. Some of them do it at a high level too. It's levels to it too. You have some of them that they robot
Mm-hmm.
punch, they'll punch your head off. But then you got some that's trying to do it but don't really got the creativity, but they just got the style of it. So the punches be
Nah,
falling flat. Yeah.
for real, for real. That's why I just thrive on being the most electrifying. Put out on the most electrifying show. You hear me? People be want to be like, man, the nigga might have battle of the night. You hear me? But who's on the card? I be cool. I be cool with that. You hear me? I be cool with that.
Mm-hmm. That's a bet. All right, so let me do this. I just got an idea. Do a something called rapid fire questions. I'm introducing something
All right.
on the spot. I'm free. I just thought about this, so I'm gonna ask you
Ah,
questions.
yo,
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you questions, and then it's gonna be this or that or either or, and then you just tell me which one you go with, you rock with. So
all right.
Loaded Lux or Murder Mook?
Mook, I'm biased.
Okay. Uh, punches or angles? Punches or angles? That's a tough
Punches.
one. Okay, punches. Okay. How about rebuttals or performance?
Mm, performance.
Okay, okay.
I'm biased.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. um, I kind of know what you're gonna say with this one. URL or KOTD.
URL.
Okay.
URL.
All right, that's all I got. That's all I got. I ran out of questions, but that was good though.
Got the masses.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, man. But See, that's about it, man. So you got a couple things coming up, man. We're gonna be looking forward to seeing that for sure. Um, when you had dropped
Definitely.
down, I was telling them, bro, you really making a brand for yourself, because I know for a fact if I see Gas Jordan on the card, I already know that it's finna get lit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
just
it's like
trying to tell him.
we know
All,
we
all I'm trying to tell him.
yeah, we know what you bring to the table every time. And then you promote too. You one of the ones where your
When,
face gonna be out there.
I'm gonna promote myself. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no other way. Like I ain't got the luxury to have some of the coverage that other battle rappers have. So promote yourself start first. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
until you get there, and when you there, normally when I get there, that nigga Billy be like, "You're here." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and when I get, pretty sure he gonna say that again. You know what I mean? Like real talk.
Oh yeah, that's a bet, man. Matter of fact, shout out to the village, man. Shout out to whoa, what's
Appreciate
up?
you. I mean, shout
What's
out
up,
to
Glenn?
battle rap.
Glenn in the building.
Like we ain't the we just a few of us just misguided. You heard me there, and it's levels. You hear me? Like it's levels to what's going on. You hear me? And I'm
Hmm.
proud to say I started my career in New Orleans because the level of battle rap in New Orleans is like you have to be at a certain level for people to either consider trying to push you to the next level. And when they feel like you at that level, they give you that push. You hear me? Like shout out to the leagues down here. You hear me? Like
Hmm.
I've been in some good battles with some good names, whether I had my best showings or if I had my worst showings. You hear me? Like it was still against formidable opponents. You hear me? Like
Oh, bro, you be going against the killers, bro. It's
oh
like
yeah,
I see
I
your name on the flyer, and I look on the other side, and I'm like, he facing him,
and I
and
feel
you
like
go in there toe to
and I
toe.
feel like that's why I feel like with the knowledge and the rascal shit. You hear me? Like y'all some good rappers. I'm not taking no nothing away from y'all skills. Like I'm so much of a fan of knowledge, but I am a fan of rascal. You hear me? Like, but
Hmm.
until you had that field experience, like you good in your domain. But until that shit start reaching out, like, and I was one of the people like I ain't had to fight that hard. Like I was the standout in my era. You know what I mean? When I was
Hmm.
coming, I was the standout. So people was suggesting me, and like I ain't had
Hmm.
to get the looks I got because the people who was who support me is believe in what I do. So it's different. You hear me? Like when niggas start
Yeah.
fighting outside your weight class, you really see who you really is. Like real talk. Like
Hmm.
a lot of them niggas don't be feeling that way because since they first stepped in the ring, motherfuckers was telling them, "Oh yeah, man, you so fire, you this, you that, you this, you that," and then the first time you get smacked in the face, you coming up with all kind of excuses and shit. Like I never did that. I knew when I took those string of battles, it was Majin Q, 2-on-2, Sniper, Chef Trez, Dan. When I did that shit, I
Hmm.
knew it was gonna be tough. You hear me? Like I was trying to see if I was gonna be able to do that shit like that. You hear me? Like, and I
Yeah.
found out I don't got enough field experience for that. You hear me? Like the only way you gonna learn is go. Like I might have had better performances or at least more polished performances in those battles if I wasn't trying to get from one to the next so quickly. You hear me? At the
Yeah.
level of experience that I've gained. You hear me? Like
Hmm.
not that easy to me yet to be battling week to week. I know I can't battle every week, and I might could give you a good battle every month. You hear me?
Yeah.
But if I got a few months, like
Oh,
I
it's
have,
on.
like from my last showing to the showing before that, I had a nice amount of time to like marinate on my material. I
Hmm.
had people backing out. I had stuff to pull from, the start stuff and all kind of shit. Like with that type of time, it's just like you'll get a amazing performance. You hear me? Like, and once it start getting easier, you're gonna see
Hmm.
full cars. I promise you. But when I get to the point where it's easy and I could just 3 hours I rode around, 3 more hours I rode around the next 2 days. Like I got a battle on Saturday. Like when it get become that easy,
Hmm.
I'm gonna go on tour like the rest of these niggas. Yeah.
Hey, this whole thing is a learning process, bro, because you got to go through stuff to, till you know. So I feel like you went through that, but I feel like that made you so much better as a battler. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's why we got the performance that you had versus Street Dog. It's like, okay, he was battling month to month to month to month, and y'all thought, and we still thought you was cold, but then it's like, okay, you took off for a little while, and we got that product that we got versus Street Dog, and we like, oh, if Gas sit down for a couple months, it get crazy. It could get
And
crazy. So
not only that too, like, cause it was a lot of personal stuff going on as well around that time. I
right,
just didn't make an excuse, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but
yeah,
I know, like, it really did affect me. You know what I mean? Like, I never said nothing about it. I never said nothing about it during the moment. But looking back, that now I'm in a better, place with myself and shit like that. Like, if I was here in my personal life when I took those battles, I probably would have been a lot better. You know what I mean? Like, I probably would have been a lot better. I'll say that.
okay, yeah. That's something a lot of the
Yeah, that's
fans and
something a
stuff
lot
like
of
that
the fans and
don't
stuff like that
understand
don't understand.
because there's so much that go
There's
into
so much that
all,
go
like,
into
all the
performance.
everybody, all the veterans always tell me, you're doing this early. You good. You're not at the height of your career and doing this. You hear me? Like, it's okay. You still here. You making your mistakes early. And you just, like, everybody just be like, just listen to what I'm saying. And I, like, even for that Street Dog battle, I started actually listening to what people were saying instead of hearing people saying, all right, you're doing this, but you could, I'll be like, oh yeah, nigga trying to make me sound like them. You hear me? Like, on some shit.
Yeah.
But I actually started listening and applying, so shout out to my mentor, you hear me, Professor, you hear me, he the main one, you hear me, that nigga Fest the main one, you hear me, be like, you better do this shit, you better, like, when I was preparing for Street Dog, I ain't called that boy until I knew I was done. I didn't want to hear all those early critiques. I didn't want to get to a certain point and be like, that's all I had. And he'd be like, yeah, what else? Yeah, it'd be dry. It'd be dry. So you never know. Like you never, when I'm in a dojo with that nigga, you never know when good enough is good enough. You hear me? Like, or you never know when you there. See, when I thought I was there and I ran that boy all 3 rounds without looking at him, he was like, oh, you rapping. You trying to rap. You hear me? So, like, like, you hear me? I just told that boy, because we was going back and forward in the spaces. I was like, I can't lie. You was proud of me before the battle, during the battle, and after the battle. That was all you wanted to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. And because he harsh, bro. Like, he harsh. Like real talk. Like, them sparring sessions be harsh. I ducked the last one. You hear me? Like, he didn't know I ducked it, but he gonna know now. He was on his way over here. I don't know if he here yet, ain't he made it or not. But man, yeah, I put in a lot of time and energy with this shit. I don't just be playing. Like, I ask questions. Like, I don't talk to everybody, but like, by my energy be so captivating, I even be pulling my opponents in, like, on some shit. Like, niggas feel like they beat me, but they fuck with me after that. Like, me and MK Ultra still cool. Like, me and Sniper spar and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I done made my, I done made my mark in those situations, you know what I mean, on some shit, and I can still, like, call and get advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some shit.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Because I'm still a student to this shit at the same time.
Facts. Well, all right, bro. I appreciate it, man. Go ahead and get out of here. Gas Jordan, the most electrifying.
And know the vibes are getting notified. And don't be pulling up to these events acting like you know them guys.
For sure, man.
Fuck with me, brother.
Yep.
Battle rap science. I got the formula. Battle rap science. Got the formula. Shaw with the timing. I make the whole room snap. Battle rap science. Yeah, that's how we rap. I know the pressure points. I know the weak spots.